We are young, wild, and free. Let's begin HOTBEAT. Tuesday's HOTBEAT on December 7th, 2021. We have started with a song called 소행성, Asteroid by Lee Jin-hyuk. Hello to all of our HOTBEAT family. I'm HOTBEAT's DJ Howon of W24, your one and only Hodi. Let's get started with today's HOTBEAT. It is Tuesday. So, I'm going to start today's HOTBEAT with a little side story about the actor, the Hollywood actor, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He actually has a child. He had a child, of course. His name was Patrick Schwarzenegger. And this little side story about Patrick is that he always followed his father, Arnold, to all of the places that his father was filming, like the film sets, whatever it is. And he actually found a lot of, I guess, interest in acting due to his father. And this one time where Arnold stopped actually acting and decided to be a politician or work with like politics, Patrick once said to his father, "I don't like your job right now. I don't want you to be a politician. I want you to be an actor. Why did you stop acting? Acting is so much fun." That's actually what he said. And so actually Patrick decided to become an actor, and he decided to have acting as a dream job because of the movies Moxie, A Midnight Sun, and other amazing movies out there. So, like a case like this. Actually, I am a case that this actually also happened to. I always followed around my dad's negotiation stuff, right? So he always worked in anything that has to do with cars. So selling cars, car engineering, car repairing, and he opened up his own shop, and it was actually doing really, really good. And yeah, I mean, I've never thought about I never told my dad I want to be like you. I want to have your job. I want to have that dream. Sorry, Dad. No, I've never actually thought about that. I had my own dreams. Of course, when I was a little child, I always dreamed of becoming a singer, but then I stopped. And then I decided to become part of an NGO, go with animal habitat, rescue those animals out there that are going extinct. That was actually my real dream. And then I decided to become a accountant. I don't know why that happened, but it had to do with me liking math and math becoming so easy for me. But yeah, that was it. There was nothing there was no special reason. But my dream, or actually my ultimate goal, was becoming part of an NGO. Whether I was working as an accountant or whatever it was, just being part of that NGO and working for the animal habitat was actually my dream job. Yeah. Anyways, that was a little side story for today's HOTBEAT in the beginning. Now we'll be back for our Tuesday segment, Phrase Up with NIve, after listening to a song here. The song is Flipping a Coin by Billy. Time to solve some quizzes and introduce your stories based on different phrases every week. Phrase up. A cozy sweater would really suit him well. NIve, welcome back.
Hello, I'm back. Oh, it's cold.
I know.
It's really cold outside.
It is cold. Definitely a cozy sweater does go well with you. Just like today.
Thank you. I tried to, warm myself up a little more than usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't deal with the coldness.
I don't know if I can say that this is a sweater, but it looks like a man-to-man. What do you call it?
I'm not the huge clothing person, so I don't even know what I'm wearing right now.
I'm sorry. A little thicker, long sleeve clothes.
Right.
I don't.
It's a padding.
Yeah, and this is small. A jacket. Yes, you have a padding jacket. It's very thick. Yeah, there you go. Him and his sounds. Yeah, but anyways, other than that, how was your week?
Good. Very, very busy.
Busy.
Always busy, but it's I got a few more projects coming in on my way.
Oh, wow.
My project and the other artist's project.
Oh, wow.
As well, so it's getting hectic, but I'm okay.
Yeah.
I just hope that it doesn't continue until Christmas.
Yeah, it's time for Christmas already. We actually even have like signs up saying like "Merry Christmas" today in the studio.
Right.
And definitely looking forward to Christmas, and also definitely looking forward to not working
Oh, yeah.
on Christmas. Please God.
We'll see. I mean, it especially this year's December, it doesn't feel like. I didn't think that it's already Christmas like season, and then I realized that after seeing so many people coming up with their own trees, and you go to the shopping mall, and then they're already preparing for the Christmas tree. And,
I know.
It's December already.
I know. It's December. I can't believe it's already December. It's like the end of 2021. We're moving on to 2022 already.
Yes.
And it's like, I didn't do anything in 2021. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah.
It's
It's anxiety kind of breathing.
I mean, it's the last year of me
Yeah.
in my 20s. I got less than a month
Hey.
until my first
Calm down.
My insecurity.
One thing I can tell you about that is that nothing changes.
I think so.
No, actually, a little bit changes.
No.
It does. Like when you introduce yourself to someone else and you say like, "Hi, my name is NIve. I am 30 years old."
Oh yeah, it's kind of different from like,
It's
hey
like,
guys.
Yeah.
I'm NIve.
Hi,
I'm
I'm
29.
29. Yes, almost 30, but still 29. It's kind of a little bit more energetic. But when it's like 30, it's like you're embarrassed or something. It's like, "Hi, I'm 30."
I'm 30. I'm sorry in advance. I don't know what I'm sorry for, but
Yeah, that kind of like expressions, right?
I'm gonna say man 28. Yeah.
Anyways, so this is actually the first time we're seeing each other on the month of December. Yeah. So what are your plans for the last month of this year?
Well, getting mentally prepared for my first digit in my age, turning from 29 to
Having that
2 to 3.
Yeah.
And just wrapping up. As I mentioned before, I got so many stuff coming in my way, so I think I'm gonna be working this whole month.
Okay.
But I think
Good luck.
thank you.
Yeah.
And
That's all I can
I'll
tell you.
have my own meditating time to reflect on my 2021. It's been a hectic year,
Right.
but somewhat very, very meaningful. A lot has happened. I got my fandom name done, and so many songs released. I released my first album and all that. And I'm gonna have my own time to reflect on that. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
What about you, Hodi?
I mean, for the month of December, we're not actually planning to do lots of things. We are planning for next year, as I actually mentioned this before for all of our everys out there. We are deciding to make a full album. We're working on it right now. It's taking quite a long time. Yeah. I didn't know that it was going to be this hard, but yes. Seems like it's very hard, but still, I mean, we're working on it and getting prepared for next year, actually, because this year I think it's like, it's just time for preparations for next year.
Right.
Yeah, for us.
So it's for the full album.
Yeah.
Awesome. You should let me know.
Yeah, it's coming out probably on early, I want to say March or like April.
Between March and April.
Yeah, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably before we go on like those tours for next year.
Gotcha. So early in 2022, we can kind of expect your album to come out?
Yes.
I see.
Yes. That's it.
Have fun and good luck with
Thank
working on
you.
your full album.
I can feel that when you say have fun.
It's like saying,
I can see like three meanings behind that.
Well,
have
I
fun.
mean, not really. It's just like when you
Hey.
get on a roller coaster and people say, "Have fun."
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Have fun.
They'll be up and down.
Yeah, I know. It's like yes. It's actually literally means have fun, but at the same time, it's like good luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so since it's already winter, let me ask you this before we move on. Do you like winter?
I like winter when I'm inside my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
with
think
hot
this all-
cocoa.
I think we had this like same conversation when we come with like when we talk about summer. You said that you also like to stay at home, have like the AC on.
I just like to stay at home.
Yeah,
And
I can see
once
that.
the season changes, it's like watching a
From the
movie.
inside,
From the
not
inside.
from the outside.
Ah, yes.
You don't want to go out to the to the nature and see how it changes.
I awe the nature. I'm awed by the power of nature. But then to me, I'd like to stay at my home where I can control everything.
All right. I get it. Okay. Let's move on.
Yes, sir.
Okay, time to start our Tuesday segment, Phrase Up. Neve, tell us about the segment, please.
In Phrase Up, we introduce your messages about the phrase we give you each week, and we solve fun quizzes related to them.
Yes, and Phrase Up quiz. Remember, we have our quiz match between me and Neve. On the last week of every month, we add up Neve's and my quiz scores. And the loser does a live performance for the listeners. Since today is the first day of December, we start over fresh with a score from 0 to 0. Right.
To 0.
So who do you think will be doing the live performance for this month? Please look forward to it, Happy Fam. Let's move on. Today's theme, what is it?
Today's theme for Phrase Up is what I would do if I had $1,000 in my bank.
Right. Around 1.2 million Korean won.
So 120만 원.
Yes, around there. Okay. Interesting topic. I was expecting more of a bigger amount of money.
Right. It's a amount of money that you can do something with it, but you can't really do
$1,000
any bigger event stuff.
$1,000 is a really, really good amount of money that you can literally just separate it among the things that you really want to do.
Right.
Nothing big because, I mean, like buying a refrigerator or buying a house, you can't do that with like $1,000. So,
Right.
What would you do if you suddenly got $1,000 right now? Right now, I gave you $1,000. What are you gonna buy?
Do you want me to be like extremely realistic with this?
That's your choice. You know what? If you want to, use it for something else, then fine. But if it's like
to save up for gas mileage. Because I've been driving around a lot these days, and then bless you.
Saving for gas mileage.
The old price these
You are
days.
talking about like petroleum.
Yeah, it's.
Are you talking about gas?
The guy.
Like the oil for your car?
It's going up. It's pricey,
Wow.
and I drive a lot.
So here we're talking about Neve's super realistic stuff here. Yeah. He's driving a lot. He wants to get that money saved up for his driving.
I'm sure a lot of drivers out there would
actually agree with
understand.
this.
You
Yeah.
know what
They
I mean?
probably will agree with this.
Yeah, it's like the car lovers.
No,
we always worry about,
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Or I'd get like, the recording microphone.
Oh,
For my
okay,
recording
that's good.
studio.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like a big budgeted one. I use different microphones for different songs. So I think I'm gonna get like a microphone that fits to certain
Criterias.
in songwriting.
Yeah. I mean, that's actually very true. I've used like a $200 like microphone, and I've also used like $4,000 one. It's like they're different, but it's choice.
It really
depends on
your,
what music you're doing.
Yeah, what direction you're going for, how your voice is structured, and all that. Not always like the most expensive.
What is the best one?
Like Telefunken.
It's so true.
Would do a good job for you.
Yeah, so true. So true. Okay, so I think we should move on. So we're talking about what would you do if you got $1,000 like right now? So, according to that, we came up with a phrase up quiz, which is
here's today's phrase up quiz.
Okay.
I warmed up with this.
okay.
Question. When Korean elementary students were asked, what would you do if 1 million won suddenly fell from the sky? What was the most popular answer? Option number 1 is, I would bring it to the police station.
Okay.
Number 2 is I would give it to my mom and dad.
Okay. I think we were like less excited about the answer, so I think we should,
We felt it, right?
move the tension up, bring it up again. One more time. Yeah.
Okay. Option number 1 was okay. So if 1,000,000,000 won suddenly fell from the sky, what would you do? And then people answered option number 1 is I would bring that money to the police station. And option number 2 is they would give it to their parents.
And here we're actually talking about elementary school kids. So keep that in mind, Hoppy fam too. NIve as well. Still keep the tension up. I'm keeping you up, like the volume is up. So stay there. Okay. And we're talking about elementary school kids. Yes, answering this question.
I think this is the key. Yeah, elementary school.
Imagine yourself being an elementary school kid, and then $1,000 just like falls up from the sky, it's like plop, and it's right there. It's like what is this? And then you look at it, $1,000. And you're an elementary school kid. What would you choose? Number 1 or number 2?
Well, I mean...
Well, but actually, I think I get to pick first.
Yes.
Because I lost last week, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's your choice, though?
Good one. Good one.
No, but we've decided because last week that jinx broke, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Well, for me, it really depends on what grade you're in and if you're familiar with police station itself.
Okay.
I think again for this question is like 50-50 chance.
Okay.
For me, I think they would think that they would bring that to the police station, but given that the jinx still goes on, I think I'm gonna go with number 2.
Number 2.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll go with number 2. I'm going to believe in that the jinx has finally broken and that God has given NIve favor, and I'm going to pick his choice. Okay.
I think you got the right answer.
I got the right answer, you think?
I think so.
Okay. If this goes wrong again, I'm not talking to you anymore.
I may not show up on HOTBEAT next week.
You are banished from this studio, okay? You are like, I'm gonna put like signs like NIve stay out,
Hey, but you get to go first. Why should I be suffering?
All right.
Okay.
No, but still, I'm gonna pick number 2 because I think you're right. I think so because if I was a little kid and we're not like thinking about like crazy things here, so I probably will bring it to my mom and dad first of all.
Yeah, not because they would just like feel like. They were
obligated. Yeah,
it's just like they don't know what to do with the money. So I think
that's what I was gonna say because they don't know what to do with it. But one thing that really pops up in my mind right now is that the MZ generation these days, they're very smart. Elementary school kids are very smart, and probably they already got the education of where the police station is. So I'm guessing that maybe they could bring it to the police station, or they might think that that's the correct answer and they would answer that way.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think we're twisting a little too much here.
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm just going to go simply with number 2.
Yes, sir.
So you choose number 1.
Automatically choosing number 1 for this question. Honestly, I really don't know what the answer for this one.
Okay.
As always, but this one especially, just because it seems a little...
But you still chose number 2. Yeah. Again, if I get this one wrong, you're literally banished from the studio.
Help!
Okay? NIve is gonna be gone forever and ever. So bye. And all right. So we'll actually listen to a song, and then we'll be back with what the answer is. Hoppy fan, please do guess together with us. The song is "Time Lapse" by Taeyeon. I'm your DJ Howon on HOTBEAT, and you're listening to our Tuesday's segment Phrase Up, joined by NIve in the studio, who might be here next week or might not be. It is time for us to reveal the answer for today's Phrase Up quiz. Again, what was the question?
The question was, when Korean elementary students were asked, what would you do if 1 million won suddenly fell from the sky, what was the most popular answer? The option number 1 was I would bring it to the police station.
Right.
Option number 2 was I would give it to my mom and dad.
Okay, so I chose number 2, guys, because NIve told me to choose it. And number 1 is the one that NIve has chosen. I would bring it to the police station. Either we bring it to our moms and dads or the police station. Okay, so can we get a drum roll, please? The answer for today's phrase of quiz is number 2. I am so shocked.
I kind of knew that it would be number 2.
You see, I told you.
Yeah.
God has given Neve the favor, and now he's gonna get the answers correct. Wow.
Well, I get to stay in HOTBEAT now, right?
Yeah. You can stay for one more week. I'm gonna ask you next week again.
Yes, sir. Oh, God. Wait, wouldn't that be my turn then?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So what's the reason though? Like,
So actually, see, here are some of other answers that they came up with. I would use it to the poor, to help the poor. Number 2 is I would buy a house. I would treat my friends to delicious snacks. I would buy a cell phone that has 3 cameras. You think this is more realistic. That's what I was thinking. I would save it and spend it and become an adult. When you become an adult.
Oh.
Okay. And then last but not least, I would go to this place, the burger place, and order a burger meal and 2 cheese fries. Wow. 1 burger meal and 2 cheese fries is not $1,000, little kid. Yes, but anyways, it's okay.
I don't think I ever asked you when we started this question, what would you do if you had $1,000
right now?
Right now.
Oh, good question.
Yeah.
I think. I actually do have things I really want to buy. First of all, I want to buy some clothes.
Clothes, okay.
For my bandmates. I've been actually wanting to buy them clothes. You know, like a pair or 2, like a sweatshirt or something. That I would do. Then I would buy some scratchers. Our cat, some scratchers, and he also needs like sand for his bathroom. Very realistic, right?
Very realistic.
Another thing is I will buy food for my diet right now. I'm actually going on a diet starting today.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, good luck.
Thank you. I'm gonna do that, and then save up the rest for anything emergency stuff.
Next month, cat food.
My next month's cell phone bill or something. I don't know.
Cell phone bill.
I don't know. I will probably save it up. Like the rest of it, I will probably save it up. Just like you thought it.
That's good. Okay. So 1 to 0.
1 to 0.
1 for Hodi님 and 0 for me.
Yeah.
Awesome. I get to stay here, but then the time for me, I'm a step closer to singing. Around the Christmas time.
Oh, I think around Christmas Party Without You could be a nice song to listen to. Or is it too sad?
I think I would like to hear some of Hodinim's vocal on Christmas.
You know what? Let's do this. Let's negotiate it right now.
Okay.
Let's say that until the last week of this month, we are 2 to 2. Then we do a song together. Whatever it is.
Good idea.
Probably, I would probably want to have like a carol type kind of like song. So maybe we can sing to, I don't know. Whatever it is.
I don't know, like
Feliz Navidad, whatever it is.
Or like a mistletoe or something like that.
Yeah, whatever it is. I would actually love it if we could do that. That'll be fun.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's try to match up.
Okay. All right. Okay, so that was the answer, guys. Now moving on to our theme for this week. Again, we're talking about what would I do if I had $1,000 right now? Okay. We have the first message from
Nube from Colombia,
which is Cloud.
Hi, I'm Nube Estefania, and I'm from Colombia. Well, if I could get $1,000 here in my country, that would be a lot of money. I would first of all be my offerings to the church later. I would buy clothes for my parents and help them with some debts and also pay a part for mine and
Right.
save something to go to a concert of my talented boys W24.
Oh, thank you.
Hoping that they come to Colombia and buy food. Muchas gracias by Los Quiero.
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 Very good.
Mm.
Right. I think this is exactly what, we were talking about as well.
Right.
Yeah.
She has everything planned out. So the big question here is that W24, are you guys, planning to go
to Colombia?
one day?
That's the question you were coming up with.
Oh yeah.
I mean, next year we are planning to go on a Latin American tour, but I don't know if Colombia is on the schedule yet. We're still on the talk about which countries we're going through. I'm pretty sure we're gonna visit Chile. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that this time we will get to go to Mexico. I'm not sure yet, but it's on the schedule. And the rest of the countries we don't know yet. We're still on talk. It's like, it's hard. You don't know until it's like it gets to like March.
Yeah. And this pandemic is getting wild again.
We don't know exactly what's going to happen, what kind of restrictions we're going to get. So we're still on the conversation about that. Okay. Very good. But I totally understand, Nube. I think you would, I would think it's exactly what I would do as well. First, my offerings for church, and then you have like, paychecks, as I was saying, like debts, like phone bills, stuff like that. And then, buy some gifts for like friends, whatever it is. All right. Next message we have is from Angie Colombia. Angie from Colombia says, Hola chicos, creo que esta es algo fácil para mí. Usaría el dinero en algo que me hiciera feliz y que anhelo tanto. Ir a conocer Corea y también poder ir a un concierto de W24, solo que no sé si se alcanzaría para tanto. Aún así, estoy ahorrando dinero con la esperanza de que hagan tour 2022 y Colombia está entre los países a visitar. Okay, so Angie from Colombia was saying, hi guys, I think this is quite easy for me. I would use the money for things that will make me happy, and one of that thing is going to Korea.
Oh, okay.
Also, going to a concert for W24. I don't know if that would make, I mean, I don't know if $1,000 would be enough, she says. But still, I am saving up money in the hopes that on the tour that they do next year, on 2022, Colombia is on the schedule. Right. I hope we do also hope that Colombia is on the schedule.
Also Colombia fans.
Yeah. But definitely coming to Korea, I think many of like K-pop fans or like fans of Korea really do want to visit Korea.
Oh yeah. I've been getting a lot of messages and DMs that they really want to come to Korea.
Oh really?
Yeah, like the fans of mine.
Right.
And the verse too. They're like, they really want to come to Korea, and I wish they do one day.
Yeah.
When this pandemic situation, which I really don't know when it's gonna end, ends.
Yeah. Yeah. I think. Moving to those or visiting those countries and places that you really wanted to go, it was so much easier.
Very easier, very easily accessible. And we didn't have to think about
I know.
a lot of things.
Yeah. Gosh. All right, moving on to our next message.
Yes, sir. Daisy from Turkey says, first of all, I'm crying. Why are you crying?
Oh, okay.
But I have to multiply $1,000 by 12. If you don't know, hey, I live on a sinking ship. I feel like the violinist in Titanic.
Okay.
Very poetic. I don't know if you would believe it, but for example, you can buy a smartphone for the 4 times minimum wages in Turkey. Anyways, if I have $1,000, I'd probably donate it to kids who don't have the opportunity to dream.
Wow, donating. There we go. That's actually something that we were
That's very meaningful.
I know.
I'll donate my money too.
You're late. You're late by 1,000. I mean, you already finished your comments and your whole plan on the beginning. So, yeah. No for you. But
Very
anyways,
good heart.
yeah, I think there are those people who, I mean, one thing that I also really do look up to, those kind of people, like for example, our drummer Chonggil. Every time he gets like a little bit amount of money, he always donates. You know how I know? we always get like this like thank you letter of like that NGO.
Oh yeah.
And saying, "Dear Mr. Jongil, thank you so much." It's like, he always gets that. I'm like, why do you always get this? And it's like, I always donate. I was like, oh, I didn't know. It was and he always says that because since he was a child, he had a really really hard time, and so every time he thinks about those kids, he gets like emotional. He's like donating. So,
I see.
Yeah, it's very very nice.
A very good-hearted person.
All right, so we actually have to listen to one more song. We'll be back with more of our messages for the phrase up. The song is "Control" by Ghost 9. Hey guys, are listening to our Tuesday segment Phrase Up. We're talking about today's phrase, which is what would I do if I had $1,000 right now? So, NIve, please, next story.
Yes, sir. Mine from Turkey says, "Hello, Howon and NIve. What would I do if I suddenly had $1,000 for no reason? If I would understand, I would step into the Bitcoin exchange.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't be upset if I lose this money in the stock market because I got this money without effort. Okay, maybe I would be a little sad.
Yes.
Or maybe realistically, I spend the money on family, my parents. In fact, our economy is getting worse and our country's money is losing value day by day. Therefore, $1,000 is a good amount for us. If I get this money, I would like to take my dear family who have supported me over the years on a good vacation.
Wow.
Because it makes me so glad to see them happy and comforted."
Wow. So, actually, Mine was first of all talking about stocks. Have you ever, invested on stocks or whatever it is?
I have never, got my hands on, Bitcoin
The stock
or
market.
like stock market. I don't think I plan to do it anytime, soon or later. But I saw a lot of people are getting involved and, getting
In
into
stocks.
in the stock market and exchanges. Yeah, and I heard a lot of people like got good amount of money from doing it. So yeah, I was like, oh, that's crazy. What about you, Hodi?
I've studied general management.
Right.
So I know all about stocks and how it works. Paper-wise. But what I found out about stocks
What did you find?
is that I don't know anything about it. Yeah.
The that ups and downs.
Yes, it's so different from what you read and what you study to what the real life is
Right.
like. So, there's a reason why we always have those like crises out there. It happens because you don't know humans. You don't know how it's gonna work. You don't know their psychological state, or if they're gonna are they gonna take out the money? Are they gonna put it in? Are they gonna keep it in the money? I mean, no one knows about that. So I don't want to get too deep into this because stocks is just really really complicated. But still, $1,000 stocks would be nice, I think.
Would be very nice, I think.
You could actually blow that up to more than $1,000.
I think the amount of money that if you lose it, everything, that you still be fine. That amount of money, I think you can put it in the stock and then see how that goes. But then I think risking all the monies that you have to the stock would be very, very, I think, dangerous.
You're talking about like $100,000 or something like that, right? Yeah. Don't do that. All right. Anyways, that's true. Let's move on to our last message, or actually one. Let's move on to this message. It is Wendy from France. Wendy says, "Hello, Howon and NIve. So, if I suddenly get $1,000, I guess I'll talk with my family first and then share a portion with each one of us. And normally, the amount I'll have left will be enough to buy myself a new bass guitar. But if we all agree on buying a keyboard piano with these $1,000, then I guess the money would go on the keyboard. And if there's somehow some money left, we'll try as much pastries as we can from one of the pastry shops on the chief cook, Cyril Lignac. Sorry, as I'm writing this, I am really hungry, so I suddenly thought of pastries. Ugh.
I think
Pastries.
Pastry is the real answer here.
Yeah. One of the things I really want to try out if I ever get to go to France is go on a bakery shop, buy some, baguettes, go then to a, ham and cheese place. Just buy ham and cheese and just go to a park or go in front of the Eiffel Tower and just start putting the cheese and the ham and then
sounds
just
awesome.
eat it. That's it.
You know the kind of bread that I'm into these days? It's called 소금빵.
Okay.
Salt bread.
Uh-huh.
So good.
Are you talking about like, salty and sweet at the same time, kind of like that
No,
bread?
it's like a bread with just like salt on it.
Okay.
It's very soft.
And it's not like,
No
sweet.
sweets.
Okay.
You should try. It's just so good.
Okay. I'll try it out. Yeah, I can see that in your eyes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're like, glittering with
Oh, yeah.
like, I don't know if it's tears or if it's something else.
Tears of joy.
All right, and last but not least, we had Tashin from Bangladesh saying, "Hi, I would go to the amusement park, then rides, all the attractions, and finally buy everything at the souvenir shop." So literally spending all the money on amusement parks, right?
No. No.
Here we have an amusement park hater here. So yes, that's what he's saying now. Yeah. Anyways, we also have messages from Siska and Paulina from Finland. We also had Kim from Peru and Fanny Gomez from Mexico. Thank you very much. We don't have that much time, so we'll just say your names. Very good. Now, before I wrap up, we have to go through next week's phrase up. Tell them what it is.
It's my life principles, my values.
Ooh.
Parents say to their growing children, do not lie, be a good person, don't be greedy, share with your friends, don't be lazy, etc., etc. Some of these phrases stay in own people minds and become their life principles. What are the life principles or values that you cherish?
Yeah.
And what made you have them? Share them with us by sending in a message.
Yes.
You can send in your messages through HOTBEAT's send message board on Arirang Radio website, or you can just send a DM to HOTBEAT's Instagram, ID HOTBEAT0409. Please write phrase up in front of your stories.
I actually had this one for our family too. We actually had it on like a, an ekja, like a paint, what do you call it? Like a frame.
Frame. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes. All right. Anyways, we'll be waiting for your messages, Happy Fam. Please do send them in. And we'll say goodbye with the ending song. Actually, as we say goodbye to NIve, it's going to be Party Without You by NIve. So I'll see you next week.
Next week, sir.
Goody.
Bye.
Time for us to wrap up part 1. Let's move on to part 2. We're going to listen to the last song, 공허해, Empty by Babylon featuring Nafla.
Every step we're grooving, follow my beat, I'm with you. Heartbeat.
Welcome to the second hour of HOTBEAT. I'm HOTBEAT's DJ Howon of W24, your one and only Hodi. Now moving on to part 2, we have our 3 daily segments. They are Ssup, the TMI Quiz, Who Knows, and also That's the Reason. Please do stay tuned. We have 2 songs to listen to right now. Let's give a listen to 입만 열면 거짓말, Liar by 아일 and Catch Up by 달수빈. Hola, Ssup. Hello, everyone. How was your day today? What did you guys see, feel, eat, and talk about? It is time to share your life stories with me, DJ Howon. Any story about your day is going to be great, so tell us how you spent the day, what you ate, who you met, etc., along with a brief introduction about yourself. So, we're going to go straight into our Ssup story for today. It is Eliane from Peru. This is actually in Spanish, so let me translate it. Eliane says, Hola, Hodi. Pasaba por aquí para contarte que esta semana tengo sustentación de mi proyecto de investigación de tesis. Recibí el mensaje de mi profesora dándome el visto bueno a mi trabajo, pero igual estoy algo nerviosa. Ya he tenido exposiciones antes, solo que aquí habrá un jurado presente, el cual no tengo idea quiénes serán hasta ahora. Espero me vaya todo muy bien. Ya te estaré contando cómo me fue. Ten un lindo día, Hodi, says Eliane from Peru. Okay, so Eliane was saying, I was just passing by to tell you that this week I actually have something to do with like her project of investigation for her thesis. I got the message from my professor telling me that I did a good job, but still I'm quite nervous about this. And I've had other, what do you call those? Like PowerPoint presentations before. But this time I've never had just like this time, I've never had a judge to judge me how I present, but here I have it. So I've been quite embarrassed and getting a little nervous. I hope it goes well. I'll tell you all about it next time. Have a beautiful day, Hodi, says Eliane from Peru. Okay, very good. Good luck with your presentation, Eliane. I'm actually really bad at presentations myself, so I don't know exactly what kind of tips I can get you. I get the most nervous when I am like the center of attention, and I don't like that. So, what I can tell you is that though, don't drink too much like liquids before you go on that presentation. You might end up wanting to go to the bathroom. Literally, that happened to me before. I thought it would happen on like movies and stuff like that, but it actually happened to me before, and I totally understood why people tell you guys like, before going on presentations, please don't drink liquids. I actually understood why they would say it like that. So yes, that's very important. Another thing is that now that you like have a judge in front of you, because when you're like presenting stuff, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little bit harder than, doing it for like your co-workers or to your, co-students. That would have been so much easier because students, it's like literally having students as an audience is just very nice and comfortable. Imagine having like a judge and like only professors in front of you, and you have like to present like a very important topic. I would freeze. I would literally like, I wouldn't be able to say anything. I probably wouldn't be able to remember any of the stuff that I had to say. But yeah, that happens. I mean, it happens all the time. So don't worry about it, Eliane. And yes, just don't get nervous. Good luck with the presentation. I'm sure it's gonna go well. I'll be praying for you, Eliane. Good luck. Okay, so I will also be sending you my selfie through the email as a gift, Eliane. Thank you very much for participating. We'll now listen to a song, and I'll be back with the TMI quiz. Who knows? Let's move on from Ssup to TMI quiz. The song is Love Paranoia by Luna. From K-stars to K-culture that's now the center of the world, we solve too much information quizzes that aren't too obvious. TMI quiz, who knows? Starting our second daily segment, it's time for the TMI quiz. Happy fam, if you know the quiz as we go through the quizzes, please, actually the answers as we go through the quizzes, please send in your answers through HOTBEAT's website, SEM message board, or DM our Instagram ID is HOTBEAT0409. Remember, from Monday through Sunday, we will draw one winner among those who answer correctly. So again, I want you guys to be, sending in your answers, and the winner will be receiving myself via email. So I want you guys to check out the announcement board after Sunday's show ends, because the winners will be uploaded there and announced there. Okay? Very good. Let's go through our TMI quiz. Who knows for today? Dun, dun, dun. Question. The song 회전목마 Merry-Go-Round by Sokodomo was made in a popular hip-hop survival show in Korea and is topping the charts. Sokodomo is one of the contestants in this show. Okay, so 회전목마 Merry-Go-Round was made by Sokodomo, Zion-T, and Wonstein together. The song carries a hopeful message that life will keep circling like a merry-go-round and good times will eventually come back. The song features Zion-T and Wonstein. So today's quiz is about Zion-T. Okay, one of the people who made this song. Zion-T is known to be a good friend of Crush. They actually even have a duet song together. I think it was called 그냥 Just. They quickly became friends when Crush met Zion-T for the first time and asked Zion-T this favor. What favor is it? Number 1 was, please check out my music. And number 2 was, please park my car for me. Okay. What do you think the answer is? What do you think is the first thing that Crush told Zion T when they first met and asked Zion T's favor for this? Number 1 was please check out my music. Again, number 2 was please park my car for me. I mean, the obvious question or the obvious answer would be number 1 because obviously we're talking about two artists. And this is a very normal thing to happen. Well, could you please listen to this for me? I've actually done this with many of our guests. I'll be like, what do you think about this song? And yeah, they will give me like their opinions. But what do you think it is? Happy fam, if you know the answer again, number 1, please check out my music. And number 2 was please park my car for me. What do you think the answer is? Please send them in. We'll be back with the answer very soon. And please do send in your answers, guys. As we go through your answers, we're actually going to listen to one more song right now. And I'll be back with That's the Reason. So let's check out this song. The song is 회전목마 Merry-Go-Round by Sokotomo featuring Zion T and 원슈타인. Now, moving on to That's the Reason. Time to listen to 3 songs based on a theme today. We have a playlist made by us only for you. Actually, this is a playlist made by you only for us. It is a message from Wendy from France. Okay, so we got 3 amazing suggestions for today. That's the reason. This is the message. Hi, Howon, says Wendy. Hello. Do you know the drama Dream High? Of course I know. Dream high, 난 꿈을 꾸죠. Yes, of course I know. Well, today I like to share 3 of my favorite songs from this drama. The 3 songs are Dreaming by Kim Soo-yeon. Oh, I like this song. Someday, la 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 chuki. You know, it's a very good song. That's the one by IU. And Dream High by Dream High. That's the song that I was first singing. I dream high. Yeah. I remember when with my sisters, we would learn all the lyrics, the chords, and the dance to do in the drama. Anyways, I hope listeners will also like it whether they watch the drama or not. Also, I just wanted to say, make sure to stay healthy, Howon, says Wendy from France. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you very much for that message. So, we're talking about Dream High. I'm pretty sure at least like 50% of our happy listeners must have seen this drama. I'm carefully saying 50% because the other 50 might not have seen Dream High and seen some other K-drama. But Dream High was like a huge hit for us. It was like, wow, it was like, so this is how they become singers. This is how they do it. And I was like very intrigued by it. And after seeing the show, I was like, yep, that's not going to be me because I don't know how to do that. But yes, it happens. It literally happens like this in like high schools in Korea, especially those arts high schools. They do actually work this way. You have like the band category, you have like the instruments, you have the vocals, you have the dance. And they always compete with each other. They do performances, and this is how you get to the top. I think it's great. Yeah, and especially the unions is very important, like the ensembles. You know how like they do like group what do you call those, like grading systems, where they all have to get together and participate in one song, and they have to master the song. That happens really in real life. Very good. So let's talk about more about the songs after we give them a listen. Again, we have Dreaming by Kim Soo-yeon, Someday by IU, and Dream High by the Dream High cast. Taegeon, Woo-young, Suji, Kim Soo-yeon, and Chu. So we'll listen to them first, and I'll talk about them later. So today's That's the Reason is the soundtracks of the Korean drama Dream High, recommended by Wendy from France. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. So Dream High, I'm going to talk about this drama a little bit before we go into the songs. It's actually a drama series that aired in 2011. And it starred Ok Tae-yeon, Jang Woo-young of 2PM, these 2 guys from 2PM, Suji, and IU. And it was about students of an entire entertainment arts high school who compete with each other fierce in order to become top stars. Yes. All right, so we first listened to Dreaming by Kim Soo-yeon. This was composed and lyrics by Park Jin-young. Park Jin-young played a temporary English teacher in the Dream High drama. Yeah, he was actually very spotlighted. I really liked him in the drama. And Kim Soo-young sang this song live at an end-of-year Actors award ceremony that year. Right. I think, Kim Soo-young definitely was like the main protagonist of the show. And he was the one that really showed like many of people to not stop dreaming and also to not stop chasing your dreams. I think that's exactly what he portrayed in the character. I really liked that character. And then we listened to Someday by IU. IU is also one of those like characters who give you like lots of hopes, right? She goes through like an extreme diet and she becomes this like really, really pretty and obviously sings beautifully. So yeah. Someday was also composed by and lyrics was also done by Park Jin-young. He's a great artist, isn't he? But anyways, Park Jin-young had highly praised IU's emotions in singing this song. I really, really liked the melody of the song. It's very soothing and very, very, how do I want to say this? Contemporary, I think is the correct word. But yeah. All right, and the last but not least, it was Dream High. The song was sung by all the stars of Dream High. We had Taegyeon, Jang Woo-young, Suji, Kim Soo-yeon, and Chu. And yeah, it was so good. I really liked the drama itself and how it ended was also beautiful. I don't know if also you guys know. But this is actually a TMI. But in the drama, what do you call it? What was it? 별에서 온 그대. The one with Kim Soo-yeon and Chun Ji-yeon. In that drama, Suzy actually makes a cameo and she comes out as one of those girls from the drama Dream High because, Kim Soo-yeon and Suzy, they, met together on Dream High and they were like, in a relationship until the end. And in the drama, 별에서 온 그대, yeah, I don't know if you guys know about this, but check it out, guys, if you want to get more details. It's quite fun. I was very surprised because Suzy was out there. Anywho, so that was today's That's the Reason. Hope you guys enjoyed the 3 songs. We're now moving on. Let's give a listen to another song. 안전지대, Safety Zone by 이하이. Now let us reveal the answer for today's TMI quiz. Who knows? The question again is, when Crush met Zion T for the first time, Crush asked Zion T this favor, and they quickly became friends. What favor was it? Number 1 was, please take out my music. Or number 2 was, please park my car for me. And obviously the answer is this one. Please check out my music. Right? He probably wanted to have Zion T's opinion. Crush wanted that. So Crush was a fan of Zion T. Crush ran into Zion T when he was going through a slump. He asked Zion T to listen to some of his music, and that's how their friendship started to begin. They once talked about becoming a duo and which duo they would resemble. They agreed that it would be Fly to the Sky. I agree. Yes, they would have made a perfect resemblance to Fly to the Sky. So funny. Anyways, right. That was the answer, guys. It was number 1. Hope you guys got it correct. It was please check out my music. I'm probably going to do that if I ever do meet my favorite artist out there. But anyways, we'll be back after 2 more songs, Happy Fam. The songs are 가끔, Sometimes by Crush, and Better This Way by Jidel. It is time to wrap up already. We'll say goodbye with the ending song Na Rudderless by Hagwon. I am DJ Howon, your Hodi, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on HOTBEAT. Goodbye.